fun.
I gotta tweet the show.
I've won 2 days in a row.
I lost yesterday for the first time in a while, and it didn't feel. Actually, I almost retweeted Will Compton's new baby tweet. That's not what I want to do. But congratulations, Will, on retweeting the show. Yeah, I lost. It wasn't fun, but we're gonna get back
I'm gonna
on
hit
track.
3 in a row today, and then I actually have an appointment I got to get to, so I'm gonna give my pick, and then I'm gonna get out of here and let y'all finish.
Yep.
I'm gonna let y'all finish.
Yep.
But I got the greatest pick of all time.
You do?
No. One NBA game.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love the NFL game. I mean, I like that it's a good matchup.
Yep.
I don't love it from a betting perspective because I feel like it's Eagles -4, and then they're definitely going to win by 3. And I don't want to fuck with
I feel like everyone in the world is on the Eagles. Like, I haven't heard one person be like confidently, besides obviously PFT, be like, I love Washington tonight. And that wasn't even confidence.
Well, I don't know which one I like. Therefore, my pick is in the NBA. It's under 230 for the Mavs and the Jazz.
You're getting the hook as well. 230.5.
230.5. Excuse me. Under 230.5 for Mavs and the Jazz. The Jazz have gone under 3 of their last 5 games. I feel like I'm going under 230.5.
Under 230.5 for Brandon, and now he's gonna go and write a freestyle. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. Obviously, there's, as Brandon alluded to, there's a football game tonight. Eagles, Commanders. Well, Commanders at Eagles. Eagles are 4-point favorites. But I'm gonna go ahead and take Jaden Daniels, my boy, to go over 41.5 rushing yards. Obviously, last week was kind of tough for this team, losing by 1 to the Steelers. This is a divisional game. Daniels is about to go out there and make every single play he can to get this team a W. He's averaging 46.5 rushing yards per game with a very healthy Brian Robinson Jr. I talked to PFT. He thinks he's going to be good to go tonight and be healthy, but obviously he's been out for the last 2 games, so I don't know if he's at 100%. So either way, this all leads us right back to Jaden Daniels over that 41.5. I think he's, again, going to do everything he can this game, and that's going to include a lot of his little leggies just scooting across the field.
I could see it. Jaden Daniels is an electric player. I'm excited to watch him in prime time.
Is this the first time you haven't streamed in like a really long time since PMT's doing it tonight?
Yeah, they have it's a special sponsored Coors Light stream, so it's
Right.
like just there in their studio.
Does it almost feel
it's gonna be
weird
awesome.
though, like not streaming it? It feels weird to not be here on a Thursday night. You know?
Yeah, I love streaming.
But
games with my buddies.
I'm really excited to watch the stream. I mean, like Gruden being the middleman between PFT and Max, especially if the Eagles start off bad and Max is just already down bad first quarter.
Yeah.
That's like some must watch TV. I don't like if you're not a Barstool, if it doesn't matter. Like Max getting upset is must watch TV. His ass crack will come out once tonight.
It was already out on the yak. Eagles,
That
Commanders.
booty was
every
fucking
stream they have is must watch. That's the little you small from last year. Yeah, hopefully we get a close game so those guys can be at each other's throats all night. I got a pick brought to you by Props.cash. Life's too short to bet the under. Well, if the under has good data, I'm going to ride with that. So we're going Thursday night game. Jalen Hurts, Eagles quarterback, under 27.5 passing attempts.
Okay.
Now, the Commanders actually allow the fewest pass attempts from opposing quarterbacks in the NFL. Jake, if you want to bring up the historical graphic? Yeah. So only one quarterback has covered their passing line in 10 games this season. So 1 out of 10, pretty good. Looking at Jalen Hurts' last 5 games, he hasn't thrown the ball over 25 times. If you want to bring up that second graphic, Jake.
Good job, Jake.
Woo! There you go. Very interesting because Jalen Hurts throws the deep ball. He's had at least one pass of 40 yards in each of his last 5 games. If you throw the long ball, there's going to be less yardage for you to work with. I like Jalen Hurts under 27.5 passing attempts tonight in a big divisional game against Washington. Washington's opponents run the ball just under, I think it's like 49.9% of the time. If you look at their last 3 games, it's up to like 55.6. The Eagles, who are a running football team, I expect to stay a running football team tonight. Saquon's line is like 95.5 or something like that rushing yards. So Vegas is expecting them to pound the football. They should be pounding the football. I think the ball's going to stay out of the air a lot tonight for Philly. So under 27.5. Passing attempts for Jalen Hurts is my play, and that is, of course, brought to you by Props.cash. They save you time when researching player props. So cool to see the historical stuff, to see what former quarterbacks have done against their passing line. Props.cash offers innovative data visuals to properly assess historical performance. Their NFL stuff is great. They got the route tree stuff. They got, obviously, the historical stuff. The $19.99 monthly subscription has NFL, MLB, WNBA, which are both out of season, but college football, EPL, MLS, NBA, NHL, and NCAA basketball, NCAA football as well. They are my go-to tool for player research. Sign up at www.props.cash today. $19.99 monthly subscription. But if you use code DATA50, one word, DATA50, you're going to get, new users are going to get 50% off their first month. See if Props.cash can help them beat the books. Thanks to Props.cash for that.
Yeah, I love, I keep saying it every day, but I really do love a good visual. Maybe it's just me being a woman, and it looks just so organized. It's so great.
Yeah, it's easy.
You know what also is so great?
What?
Ghost Energy.
Ghost Energy is very
I have been living off of these Ghost drinks the last couple of days. I don't know whether it's been the weather or the time change with it getting so dark, but I've been exhausted. And every time I come and I realize, I'm like, oh, do I want coffee? No, that Ghost is like exactly what I need.
Were you up late at Stu's performance last night?
I wasn't. I was there till like 10:45.
Did you stay for the whole thing?
Yeah, I absolutely did.
I was going to say, what's the official time count with how long that he went? Because I saw in his post, or someone said that 125 people left during it, which, I mean, if he's up there for 3 hours and it's a 2-hour show, like, I could see how people have conflicts, have to get back to sitters or whatnot.
Yeah.
Stu's a one of a kind.
Well, he was upset because he had 4 hours worth of material that he was told he had to shrink down into an hour.
That's tough.
And I heard, I'm going to credit Nicky Smokes. It made me laugh. He said, Stu started talking. It was, he was still going, and then all of a sudden he goes, and that brings us to the 80s. And Nicky Smokes said, I looked down at my phone and it said 10:30, and if we were only on the 80s, it was time to fucking go.
Ooh.
I mean, he did great though. Awesome job by Stu. Awesome job by Nick. Shout out Sandy for dealing with Stu for all of these years. She was up there. I have never seen someone enjoy a roast session the way Sandy did.
Yeah.
Oh, she was really loving Stu just getting hammered on by Nick and Mook and Chris. It was great. But it was a good time, but I definitely needed a Ghost Energy this morning. I got in. I really wanted one of the Welch's ones because that is one of my favorites. Couldn't find one of those. Then I was like, okay, want a blue raspberry. Couldn't find a blue raspberry anywhere. So I settled on the tropical mango, I think is which one it is. And I haven't tried that one very much, but really enjoyed it today. It's 200 milligrams of natural caffeine. It's transparent. Just love Ghost Energy.
Nice.
Excuse me.
You got a call to action as well.
Oh yeah, no. If you want to go and have a Ghost yourself, go to any of your local grocery stores, or you can find it at drinkghost.com. See the full lineup of flavors. They're so delicious. Again, can't get enough of them. I'm gonna probably need one tomorrow before the golf stream. So, shout out Ghost Energy.
Shout out to Ghost. Coach Gruden today. How awesome is that?
Really awesome. Honestly, when we were being called up for the yak, there's not like a ton of stuff that makes me nervous. Like obviously Dave was in the office today, but that was one of the more and I had just got done eating like a humongous lunch of like Dave's hot chicken, and like I was just like indigestion. I was like dying, and then they're like, "Oh, we gotta go to the yak. John Gruden's gonna grade you." I'm like, "Fuck, right now?"
Yeah.
And so I went up there and he asked me what position, and I obviously told him I'd want to be a quarterback. Because who doesn't want to be a quarterback?
Sure.
And he did say that I have a great arm. We talked afterwards, and he asked if we had any gloves around the office. He wants to throw the baseball around.
Hell yeah.
So me and John Gruden have a date to play baseball.
Nice. Hell yeah. It was the thrill of a lifetime to see him yesterday. We had hired him. It was going to come out this morning, and I got to draw up his favorite play for him. It was incredible.
This is one of those like simulation type days where it's like I don't know who's running this shit.
I've had this shirt for 22 years.
Time's a flat circle, Steven. All right,
That's pretty good for 22 years old. Damn.
It does. Stephen probably like vacuum seals his fucking clothes. Fucking weirdo.
I did buy 2 of these at the time, so I probably didn't wear it for a couple of years.
All right, what is our parlay payout? I know that I have Daniels over 41.5 rushing. Che has Hurts under 26 passing attempts.
27.5.
27.5. And then Brandon took an NBA game. I don't remember which one it was.
Mavs,
It's the only
Jazz.
NBA game under 230.5. Mavs, Jazz.
And that parlay pays out what?
Plus 513.
513. And what's the chat giving to us today?
Chat got fucking fucked last night, by the way.
You got
I
fucking
bet
fucked?
the play straight because I'm the chat and the chat is me. Kings money line against the Avs. Didn't trail the entire game. 10 minutes to go in the third period, 2-2. Darcy Kemper, their goalie, gets hurt.
Darcy.
Immediately puts in Riddick, and he gives up the softest goal, and they lose 4-2.
Yikes.
But
Hate that for the chat.
Chat's going to Thursday Night Football tonight. They're going Brian Robinson, Tutty, plus 120.
Alrighty. I like plus money. I like that play. All right. Is that it? You got anything else we want to talk about?
Yeah, no, that's all. Let's win a bet tonight.
Let's hit this
bets.
parlay. Let's go into Friday up 5 units in this little game we call Quick Picks.
Be nice.
Big
Be
Cat
nice.
saving the data tonight.
Yeah, trust the data. NBA has been ice cold.
Ice, baby.
So Big Cat is going to be making a play tonight in my place, and he's going to turn it around.
All right, shout out to Big Cat for turning it around. Shout out to us. Shout out to the chat for being here each and every day. Shout out to our new coworker, John Gruden, for being a fucking beast and picking a great place to work. Shout out to the best and only sports book we use here at Barstool, the DraftKings Sportsbook. Make sure you follow us in the Barstool betting group where you'll see the parlay each and every day. Shout out to props.cash. Fantastic visuals, and obviously Ghost Energy, natural, transparent, delicious, full lineup of flavors over at drinkghost.com, or check out your local convenience store and get them there. You can just be like us. Who doesn't want to be like us?
Yeah.
And we're going to be winning bets, so you want to be like us.
Sure.
So, Jay, let's do it one more time.
Let's win some bets. See you guys.
Gruden. Got me feeling so nicey. Ho.